Hi there. Welcome to our video tutorial on how to schedule a volunteer in your Lambslist account. Once you've created departments and then assigned volunteers to those departments, you're ready to begin scheduling. The first step that you'll need to take is to mouse over Maintenance and then go under Volunteer and select Scheduling. This will provide you with a list of the various departments that have been created. What we'll need to do is just select one of these options, and we'll be able to see any services that are available over the next 7 days. Now, if we wanted to do a little pre-planning and scheduling out ahead, we can always click on the calendar up here at the top, and you can go through and you can select whatever date that you would like, and you can get scheduling for those services. But for today, we're just going to go ahead and focus on Sunday, December 20th, and we'll start with the Sunday 9 a.m. service. Now, this is the children's ministry, so it is a room-based department, which means we are going to be assigning volunteers to specific rooms. I'll show you here shortly what a service-based department would look like, but with the room-based department, we'll come over to the Actions column to begin scheduling, and we'll click on View Rooms. What this is going to do is it's going to bring up a list of all the rooms that are available during the Sunday 9 a.m. service this Sunday. And to begin assigning volunteers to a specific room, what I can do is I can come over and I'll click on Assign Volunteers. What this will do is it'll give us a list of all the volunteers that are scheduled for the kids ministry. You'll notice that it'll provide the names of the volunteers, the last day that they volunteered, a status, and recurring. Now, the way that you would actually schedule somebody, there's actually 3 different ways you can do that. One of the options would be, you'll notice that there's a button that says Available under the status column. If you mouse over Available, you'll see that it changes to Add to Schedule. I can click on this and schedule the volunteer for that service, and what will happen will be an automatic, or you will need to then also send off an email. Once we go back to the previous screen, there'll be a button there, and you'll be able to send an email off that will ask them if they would like to serve during that time frame. They'll either need to select yes, I would like to serve, or no, I'm not available. And then if they select yes, then they'll be scheduled for that, be able to check in during that service. If they say no, then a notice or a notification email will be sent to the email address that you set up in each of those departments. There's also the option, if you didn't want to send off an email, and let's say it was Sunday morning, you needed to add a volunteer quickly, don't want to send that email off, you can always click on that drop down arrow and you can select Schedule and Confirm, and that will automatically make the person ready to be checked in. A third option for scheduling volunteers is going to be recurring. Now, if you want to set up a recurring schedule, all you need to do is click on Repeat, and then you can go in and you can determine whether or not you want it to repeat once a week, or let's say once every 2 weeks. So we could say that we're going to schedule this volunteer on Sunday morning at 9 a.m. every 2 weeks that they'll be serving. And then what I would do is I would just click on Save, and what that's going to do is that's going to automatically send an email to the person saying that you have been scheduled to serve every other week on Sunday morning in the nursery class. Now, the other option, as I had mentioned, we can just click on the Add to Schedule. So we'll go ahead and click on Add to Schedule, and you'll notice it now says Remove from Schedule. So it's ready to go ahead and be emailed. So what we'll do is we'll click on the Done, go back to the Schedule button, and then we'll come down here to the bottom. You'll notice that over here in the status, one says pending because that was automatically sent. It also shows that they're reoccurring. And then we've got one that says unsent. So what we'll do is we'll come down here to the bottom and we'll click on Email Requests to Volunteers. And now that says pending, so you know that that has been sent. Now, again, once they respond, whether they say yes, I'm available, or no, I'm not available, you'll notice that this is showing the question mark 2 for pending. If they say they're not available, it will go to the X and it will show that they have declined. If they say yes, if they say no, it will show that they've declined. If it says yes, it will go into the green option and show that they have accepted. Now, as we had mentioned, we can schedule for various types of departments, and we have different types of departments. So we'll go ahead and click on Schedule for Departments again. And this time we're going to choose, instead of a room-based department, we're going to choose a service-based department. So we'll go ahead and select service or ushers. And again, you'll see the same services are available. And this time we'll go ahead and go down to the Sunday 9 a.m. and it says view schedule. And because it is a service-based department, we aren't going to be scheduling for specific rooms. It takes us right to the usher department, so we can go ahead and click on assign volunteers. And this is going to be the exact same as it was previously. You can either select to add them and then have to send the email off manually. You can schedule and confirm them, or you can set them up as repeat. Now, once you have scheduled them, we'll go ahead and go back to the kids ministry. You'll come back to your calendar, and you'll notice here that the 9 a.m. for the children's ministry is now showing in the pending department. So once they have confirmed or rejected, it will move those people over to the specific columns that apply. This concludes our video tutorial on how to schedule volunteers in your Lambslist account.